Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks and welcome to Crash City Requested episode 183. Today we have a request by Wrath and they requested a new color battle. So today we have Team Red going up against Team White. So on Team Red we have James, Flynn, Salty, and Arthur. And then from left to right on Team White we have Stanley, Spencer, Dennis, and Fearless Freddy. It'll be the best out of 7 rounds. May the best team win, and let's begin our battles today. Alright, and we are ready to start round 1. First up, we're going to have Salty first for Team Red, then Spencer for Team White. Haven't done a team battle for a while, so decided to do one today. And James just already took out Salty, his own teammates. Now Fearless Freddy eliminated Spencer. 2 reds and 1 white down for now. It's kind of white and gray / silver, but it all works. So, and finally Stanley rounds out the lineup. Now Arthur's colliding with Flynn. The Reds are really going at it. Arthur is tipped over. Stanley's pretty much off the tracks. Freddy finishes him off and clears the tracks. We have Flynn, Freddy, and Dennis left on the tracks. Flynn's the only one left for Red against 2 whites, and Flynn crashes into the side of Freddy, and they're trying to push Freddy over, but there's just don't have enough traction to fully tip him over and get him out of the way. And it looks like they're kind of stuck, so that might be it for the first round. Freddy, oh, okay, never mind, okay, and they just piled up again. So Freddy was stuck on Arthur, and then Flynn and Dennis crashed into them and thought they weren't going to do anything, but then Flynn and Freddy crashed, and Dennis is the only one left on the tracks, well, mostly on the tracks. I was probably going to give it to Team White anyway, but yeah, I think Dennis takes that one, so Team White gets the first point on the board, so well done Team White, take the lead. Team Red had a pretty bad start. There was a lot of self-eliminations there, but maybe they can pull it together for the rest of the round, so White takes the first, on to round 2. And we're into round 2. There goes Dennis. We got the last point. Flynn, the fire engine, falling behind. There goes Stanley. 2 competitions in a row for him. Then we got James, Fearless Freddy, Arthur, Spencer, the private engine, and finally Salty, the dockside diesel. Fearless Freddy eliminates Flynn on that second cross track, and then James falls over. Feel like there's not too many collisions on that second cross track. Fearless Freddy has his front wheels off. Team Red has lost 2, and Team White loses their first one with Fearless Freddy's downfall. So now Spencer is derailed as well. Arthur is about to get hit by Dennis. Oh, Dennis gets taken out by Spencer. Arthur is down as well. Spencer's barely holding on. Oh, until he goes down on the points and takes Salty down with him, and it's Stanley left going around the tracks. Who would have thought Stanley? That was a pretty crazy one there. The Reds were kind of fell down pretty quick again, but thought Salty might save it, but Spencer sacrificed himself along with Salty. Now Stanley's caught up on Arthur, so Team White takes 2 in a row. They're off to a pretty good start. Team Red might have to try and start getting some points here. They still have quite a few rounds left, but it's going to take a little bit for them to catch up, so we'll see what Red can do. Team White looking good going into round 3. And round 3 will begin with Stanley, who took the last round for his team. And we got Arthur following that up. Then there goes Spencer, Salty. Okay, Spencer just took out Stanley. That's 1 down for Team White. Oh no, now Fearless Freddy eliminated Spencer. James just collided with Salty. Oh my goodness, no one can get past that first cross track. We got 2 reds and 2 whites down right now, and Fearless Freddy is not in a good way right now. We'll see if he can recover, and he cannot. He falls down. We got Arthur, Dennis, and Flynn left. We got 2 reds still going around, so that's the best they've done in a while now. Dennis crashes into Flynn. Flynn is down in a heap, but Dennis is still partly on the track. We'll see what Arthur can do. It's not looking good for Dennis. Kablamo! And Arthur crashes into Dennis and ends up falling down as well. However, Dennis was stuck on the cross track and not moving. and Arthur finished him off and pushed him to the ground, and Arthur was the last one moving. So I think that is a sure point for Team Red. Finally, in the third round, Team Red is on the board, so maybe I can get some momentum going with that. So at least maybe it'll be a little bit closer competition right now. So White's starting to slip up, and maybe Red can take the opportunity to get ahead. We'll see what happens. Let's go to the next battle. And round 4 is underway. Arthur takes off first. We got Fearless Freddy following after. There goes Flynn, another F engine. We got Stanley. Arthur crashes into Flynn and derails, but now Fearless Freddy is also derailed. Stanley's trying to get past. Fearless Freddy's trying to correct himself. Stanley's off the track. Salty's trying to get through, and Dennis helps him. And finally, Spencer. That was a huge mess. All first 4 engines got crashed. Oh my goodness, Spencer just crashed into Dennis, and James just barrels his way through, and he's still on the tracks, and Salty's stuck as well, and now James has crashed up the back. Wow, that was a chaotic round to say the least. Arthur, Flynn, Fearless Freddy, and Stanley all crashed right away. And then Dennis, Salty, and Spencer and James were the last ones left. Then Spencer eliminated Dennis, and the Reds were only left, and now Salty and James are caught up on Dennis. However, they're still on tracks and last one's moving, so that's another point for Team Red. Back-to-back points for them, so now the scores are tied at the end of the 4th round, so this might be a little bit closer than we were originally led to believe, with Team White getting the first 2 points, but Team Red has fired back, and now it's going to be a pretty close matchup, so we'll see what round 5 brings, which is inbound. Alright, we are now in round 5. We're going to let Salty go first. I don't think he has yet. Maybe I'm wrong. But then we got Spencer and James. The scores are tied, so whoever wins this one will be in the lead. And James and Salty just collided into each other. Both of them are off the track, so it's not a good start for Team Red, who just lost 2 of its engines. Spencer gets tripped up on James. Now Dennis took out Stanley. Now Flynn and Arthur are going for a crash as Flynn's trying to get by. Now it's Fearless Freddy's crashed into the side of Flynn, and we just have major carnage all over the place. Engines strewn about all over the place. James and Spencer just at odd angles, and Flynn and Arthur completely blocking the cross tracks. Fearless Freddy is trying his best, but not much he can do with the blockage so deep. So I don't think we're going to get any more out of this round. So Fearless Freddy was the last engine out of the gate, and that worked to his favor. So we are going to declare him the winner of this round. So Team White back at it, and that's their 3rd point. So we only have 2 rounds left, but if Team White just wins one of those rounds, they will win it. So Team Red is again in hot water. We'll see if they can get themselves out of it, or if Team White will continue to dominate. Okay, round 6. Team White is just taking the lead. Can Team Red defend their position? We got Fearless Freddy, then Flynn and Spencer. Arthur's now out, followed by Dennis. Arthur crashes into Flynn and falls over. I feel like that's happened before, but it happened again. Fearless Freddy has already made his way around, and finally James rounds out the lineup. So I think Stanley got tripped up on Dennis. Salty and Fearless Freddy just went down as well. Okay, we actually have 2 against 2. We have Flynn and James against Dennis and Spencer. Spencer is pushing Flynn around. He might knock himself off the tracks doing that. We will see. It's actually faster than the fire engine. Maybe Spencer should be a new fire engine. Guess that wouldn't suit his persona. Okay, and James and Dennis just collided with each other. James is off the track. Dennis is derailed, but he's still partially on the tracks. We'll see what happens when Flynn and Spencer arrive, and they're going to push him out of the way. Oh my goodness, and Dennis is trying to slip under the tracks, but he can't quite fit in. He's actually pulling the track off its supports. Very nice, Dennis. Thank you for that one. Very lazy engine indeed. Okay, we got Spencer and Flynn still going around the tracks, but they appear to be pretty safe somehow. So I think we'll probably have to go a tiebreaker. Let's just wait for them to come around. Will they get caught up on anything? Okay, they're going over Dennis now. And it looks like they're pretty stable. Let's have them come around back to the points. Otherwise, a tiebreaker will be needed. and also need to fix the tracks after that. So yeah, it looks like they're pretty safe. So round 6 tiebreaker is upcoming between Spencer and Fiery Flynn. Alright, so we have Flynn on the left and Spencer on the right. This is a very pivotal moment for Team Red because they are behind by 1, so if they win this one, they'll tie and we'll go, round 7 will be the tiebreaker, so Team Red will have one more chance, but if Spencer wins this, Team White will win the competition, so a lot riding on this. Hopefully Flynn is up and can handle the heat. Hot fire engine, so... Alright, 3, 2, 1, start your engines and go. And Spencer is pushing Flynn. Flynn is at the end of the tracks, and oh my goodness, Spencer's actually stalled himself on the tracks. Oh, and now he's fallen over. Well, it looks like the fire engine couldn't handle the private engine, so Spencer pushed Flynn off the track, so is the strongest. So it looks like Team White will get that point. So, well done at Spencer, unlucky Flynn. So we'll do a quick recap before round 7 begins. Alright, so before we start round 7, I just want to say that Team White is now up to 4 points and Team Red on 2 points, so with one round left, Team Red cannot catch up, so this will just be a consolation round for Team Red to see if they can score one more point, or if Team White will finish out strong and dominate a little bit more. So we had Spencer out first, now James barely misses Stanley, Fearless Freddy, Fiery Flynn, no crashes yet. Dennis. Oh my goodness, we almost have all the engines out. Okay, my goodness. Dennis crashed into Spencer and went down and now took out a support. Fearless Freddy and Flynn had a battle between the Fs and they both went down. Oh my goodness, and Stanley went over as well and Spencer tripped up as well. Now James and Arthur. Oh my goodness, Arthur has switched tracks and now James is causing havoc on the cross end and we only have red engines left. That was what a finish. Okay, now they're all stuck, but wow, that was an absolute mess trying to keep up with it, but Spencer and Stanley both went down and we all had 3 engines left and Arthur managed to switch tracks even though he had his front wheels off the time, but he's trying to do it again. My goodness, Arthur. Alright, you won, Arthur. Okay, you can stop now. Well done. So, Team Red gets the last point, and that will be the conclusion for the competition. So, well done, Team Red. You get the last point, but we'll see the true results in the final recap and photo shoot. Alright, and the winners of Crash City Requested episode 183 is Team White. So, the Team White, that was Stanley, Fearless Freddy, Spencer, and Dennis, and they beat out Team Red, Salty, Flynn, Arthur, and James. So, the final score ended up being 3 points for Team Red, and Team White ended on 4 points, so it was pretty close to end out with, but Team White did pretty good in the beginning. Team Red caught up, and Team White got the points they needed to win, and then Team Red finished out strong and won the round 7, but... yeah, what Team White did pretty good. I think every engine on the team got 1 round to support the team, so that was pretty good. Team Red, I felt like, had quite a few self-eliminations and teammate on teammate, so that wasn't too good, but Team White did pretty good, so a lot of good crashes and mayhem, so that was all good. So for the rest of the week, we're going to have another review on Tuesday, so pretty new items, so that will be interesting to look at. And then back to Crash City Requested on Thursday, and another short to end out the week on Saturday. So that's the plan for this week. So yeah, I hope you enjoy what we have in store, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed, and until the next time, I'll see you in the next video. Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.